usually every year or every 18 months I'll do a rundown on what I've got going on in my greenhouse. So it's March of 2024, and it's probably been about that long since I've done my last update. So let's run through what's going on in the greenhouse. That is Arenga caudata or hookeriana, I can't remember. This is a plantain that I had dug up from Heathcote. I planted the plant there probably about maybe a year and a half ago. It was starting to throw out pups, so I made a deal with them that if I planted it that I'd get a pup, so that's what that is. So it's taken with their permission. Rhopaloblast augusta there, being trussed or supported there. It's did that classic thing where it just has kind of one root going down. It's not very stable. Tegosperma polenii, not sure what that one is. There's some Moringa oleifera here, really nasty, spindly. I started those from seed, but I didn't really, maybe they needed more light to come up. So anyway, not a big deal. Coffee plants from seed. These 4 right here I started from seed. And a larger coffee plant who I got from the same person that I had gotten this plantain from, Miss Dion. Let's see, that might be another polenii there. Oh, and the coffee I'm growing, they're all going to go in the ground as a sort of beverage garden that I'm trying to start. Not a particular space in the yard, but just beverage gardening in general. These are Camellia sinensis, so those will be my tea plants. I have some coffee. I think I have some sorrel hibiscus around here. I'll probably get a Walters viburnum because they have caffeic, I don't know, acids or whatever the constituency is. These are neat. These are Sabonaria magnifica, and they were sort of the flavor of the exciting palm of, or I guess the 2020s, maybe the late teens. And they were discovered, I think, at the bottom end of Panama, on the Colombian-Panama border, and they're kind of related to Corypha, so they're like in that Coryphoideae tribe or whatever. But I got 3 of them, and good news on that is I think I'm going to donate at least 2 of them to Mounts Botanical Garden. I got a hold of their horticulturalist, and I need to get back to them because they said, yeah, we're interested. So I'd like to get these into their garden. I think they'll do a good job keeping an eye on them and helping them become adults, etc. These are Liquala naumannii. Likewise, hopefully will be destined to go to Mounts. And these are all Arenga tremula here. I think I got seeds in, and I got way too many. And of course, I find it difficult to kill healthy plants, so I just will hopefully give them away. There's some more that I stepped up yesterday. They look great. They're really big for, like a clumping. They're, I think, maybe a little bigger than Angleri. I've seen a tremula down in Rio in Stewart that was huge. Of course I have a video of it. These are Pritchardia remota, thanks to my friend Keith, who gave me these. He gave me 3, and I put 1 in the yard, and these will probably again get donated to local botanical garden. These are Areca vestiaria, and I don't think they're the really fancy pants like orange type. I think they're just regular Areca vestiaria, which are still really neat. And these are Rhopaloblast augusta, and they're much healthier looking than the one that was over there. More Areca vestiaria, again from seed, and a lot of the seeds germinated, so here I am. These are neat. These are Cerbus tother, Tothur. I think they had been Livistona, but they got split out into Cerebus. I want to say New Guinea, but I can't remember. Probably Micronesia. This is kind of neat. This is ostensibly, I think it is Coccothrinax. I'm blanking on what they say it probably is, but it was grown as Coccothrinax guantanensis down in Fairchild. And years ago, I picked up 1 seed off the ground from the guantanensis and planted it, and here it is. But I think it's synonymous with Coccothrinax. Oh crap! I'll put it down in the description, or I'll put a caption on this. It'll come back to me. But anyway, Hirami. I think it's Hirami. Now that it's finally getting through the sludge in my head. So it may not be something super, but it's legacy from Fairchild, because that plant died, the parent, and I offered it to Brett, who's the curator, and didn't seem really passionate about getting it. So I'll either plant it in my yard or give it away. Borassus. These are Coccothrinax from a street planting in Vero Beach. They're probably the native, whatever the hell the Coccothrinax. I don't know why. It's Sunday morning. I guess I'm just brain fog, but it'll come back to me. This is neat. This is Licuala spinosa by Poonsakii. That's a hybrid. Got that from Rare Palm Seeds. This is Furcatum, Tychosperma furcatum. These are Cheniophoenix nana, and the parent plant is over there behind those milk cartons. These are Livistona benthamii here. That's probably just some kind of Tychosperma. These are some kind of rare Coccothrinax here. They're very slow, taking their time coming up. Maybe a Rania pallid in here, but it might not. It might be a Dipsis too. I'm not sure. Then when they're small like that, I have a tough time. These are probably what was formerly Wallachia densiflora, and now it's Orenga oblonga, or maybe still densiflora. I'm not sure. Some heirloom tomato seedlings. This is the best I can do with the Brazil cherry, Eugenia brasiliensis. I'm not doing something right with them. These are Hydrostele Wenlaniana from my collection, which are originally, the parent of this was from a parent at Beachland Elementary, and I have a video of that. And I grew the parent in my yard out from seed probably back from 15, 16 years ago, and these are now the third generation of the Vero Beach Wenlaniana. This is a Cyagrus. It's rare, and I'll have to look up the name. Ledermanii, I think. That tag's kind of shot. Ledermanii or Ledermanii. Yeah, both tags are shot, but I think that's what that was. This is really neat. This is Clavisia domingensis. And going back to Fairchild, Brett, the curator of collections there, and I were walking around, and he pulled a seed off of the Clavisia that they have there. They have like 5 of them, and he gave me this one. He says, "Here, try this." And I said, "Oh, yay." So this came up. There's only like a few left in the wild, which is kind of cool. So I will do my best to steward this well, and again, probably donate it to Mounts or somebody who's going to do a good job at raising it. What else is going on here? Don't recognize that. It's probably a Shippia. This is my terrible Areca triandra from seed, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. They just don't like me. Namwa banana, large seed sable. I'm not sure. Maybe Shippia again, and some kind of Tychosperma. And there's that Cheniophoenix nana. And I recently, these are all sort of edible plants. I got this is mustard greens, Brassica something or another, Edule or something, some kind of Brassica, Piper betel, and longevity spinach and Okinawa spinach. Some terrible looking Bentinkia. I'm going to try to rehabilitate them this summer. They got really neglected by me. Various chili pepper plants. These are Sable X Brazoriensis. Some strawberries that were given to me. I'm doing a terrible job with them. I don't think I'm getting enough calcium or phosphorus. I've been feeding them like a dry, sort of quasi-organic dry formula, and not really getting a lot. There are some strawberries, but not getting a lot. These are all Sable Lisas here, and I'm starting to sort them now. Everything on the right is more taking to just Sable Palmetto expression, but these might be leaning into Lisa type expression. So it's going to take a while longer before I know which ones, if any, are going to go Lisa. And out of the dozen or so that I have here, I might get 1 or 2 that do Lisa, and the rest of them are just going to be Sables. But I'm optimistic. This is all my Coccothrinax that I've been. These are years old. I'm not a good Coccothrinax grower, but there's Crinita brevicrinus, littoralis, inaguensis, all mixed in here. There's probably some other stuff that I've forgotten about. The back coconut is Chowgot Green Dwarf in the front, and then Brown Dwarf there. Fairchild collected with permission. This is Guanabana here. And these the name escapes me because I'm trying to think of things right now. There's a Sadakentia leucuensis and a sable Yapa there, and this is a Nawasi tall coconut, which is all the exotic coconuts I have left. Damn, I can't remember what these are called. Well, anyway, I'll caption it or put it in the description. So there's a kind of a tour right now. I think that's about everything that I got sorted out. I moved my bananas out this year to more sunlight. They all got shaded. And there's a Pichardia growing in the ground there. That thing's really cold tolerant. I'm not sure what kind of Pichardia it is, but it seems to like it here. Orangostrelasica there. And anyway, there we go. My collection so far. I'll stand here until I remember these, and I think they're Polyathea longifolia. I don't know the common name, but they're really cool, sort of non-branching columnar trees, tropical evergreen. Really neat. I got one in my yard, and I've given a few away. And I think these came from some seeds on the ground over at Selby on the west coast there in Sarasota.